come spend the day with me. I was working in my home office and I got startled again by the construction workers going by on the BMU. You don't expect to see someone like 500 feet off the ground. Then I got a package from Amber. I love this company. First, I got some really nice gifts with purchase, the Swifty Tea Lights Discovery Set, some matches, and also some of their new laundry powder. And then the main event, I got their new fall collection, the Leaves, which was the only scent from before, and I absolutely love, and then 3 new scents. Just from the scents coming from the box, they smell amazing, but I'm going to try to hold off on opening them until it's closer to fall. So I was trying to placate myself with one of the Swifty Tea Lights, which smelled so good. Then I was just puttering. I had to clean my makeup brushes, although I think my concealer brush has seen better days. I love this thing, but I've had it for so many years, and maybe I need a new one. Then I just started procrastinating. My Roomba needed a little TLC. The little bag was over full, so I needed to put in a new one of those. And then there's this little side bristle brush, which I'm not really convinced really does all that much, or it's necessary. Hopefully not, because I never replace it. Do you see it doesn't have a single bristle left? But I figured I'd pull it off and put a new one. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. But mine definitely didn't look like that. Then I had some lunch. I've been obsessed with this little wrap from Just Salad. Then I decided to get my steps outside today instead of in the gym because Cooper woke me up again, throwing his pickle toy at my head again at like 3 a.m. And honestly, I'm just over it at this point. So I decided if I'm getting in steps, so is he. I'm going to wear him out. So I decided to take him on a walk for a few miles. And did he want to do this? No, not really. But guess what? We're doing it anyway. And I had no sympathy, just like he had none for me in the morning. And I took him by the lake, which he loves. He loves going in the water. Last time I showed this, people freaked out about him in the water. But first of all, he's a really good swimmer. Second of all, he's literally attached to me. And when he does ever slip or fall like this, I just pull him back up. And honestly, if I had to jump in after him, I promise you I would. This dog is not going anywhere. It was such a nice day, and I had been cooped up because I had been avoiding all the people for the DNC. So we went down to Buckingham Fountain, which I love, but Cooper just doesn't understand why he can't get in the water. He always looks at me like, could I go in, please? It's warm. But no, but it is beautiful and very nice to look at. So we stopped to look at that for a little bit and then continued on. Cooper was like, could I get a lift at this point? Like, he was kind of over it, but I was contemplating dinner. So we walked by the art museum and then Millennium Park. And then just to ensure he was completely exhausted, I also took him to the dog park. Then I picked up a sandwich at Subway. And when we got home, I gave him a treat. And then I just wanted to sit down for a little bit with my sub and watch some TV. And then I finished off the night by going up to my happy place. I decided to go in the hot tub for a little bit and I had it all to myself, which was so nice and relaxing. And after soaking in the hot tub for probably entirely too long, I decided to go just sit by the fire for a little bit, which I also love. I hope you all have a great evening.